2 seconds. Okay, here we go. Point 10, be sure you're pre-potting.
5, 4, 3, 2.
The impurity.
Resetting.
Reset.
We must strike back at the nightmare.
Assuming we're boned on CDs.
Just pod cooldown.
Here we go. Pulling it down.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The impurity must be cleansed. We must strike back at the nightmare. What wickedness is this, Valkyrian? I will not lose you, Shambo. Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
Freedom.
Entangle the corrupted.
Wait a minute. Finish the tree.
Is that you, Naroshan?
Gather your reheals here.
What's running us?
Join. We are here to save you.
What's coming?
Entangle the corrupted. Villains! You poisoned the children of the dream.
Master, we fight to save them, to save you!
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
Springs. Fires.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
Watch the brambles melee. Smarties.
Beloved daughter, restore my strength.
Taunting first. Second. Hold on.
Wickedness is this now?
Get on the Dryads. Get on Skull.
Sacred lines, entangle the corrupted.
Freedom starting us. Nature bark.
5 seconds on Thorns.
Sacred lines, entangle the corrupted.
It's done.
Not really much stacking to do.
Might as well. Just saying bots, but boss.
No reset again.
It's fine.
Two seconds.
Sacred lines, entangle the corrupted. Champion of the tree, strike with wing and claw.
Why are people dead?
Could it be true? Could the darkness be inside of me?
I have purified one of them.
Die, corrupter! Sacred lines, deceiver! You corrupt the servants of the dream!
Brambles. No, I died to that attempt too.
I hit turtle to clear out some, and the graphic went off, and then I walked in one and died.
Watch the wall.
Got rooted.
It's right there! Fucking push that 2 times to practice it and kill it the 3rd.
People also forgot to clear their stacks. There's people with like 50 plus there.
Was there, wait, do I need to emphasize,
For the second wisp, everyone should clear.
yeah, I was gonna say, I think I need to emphasize that because there's literally, everybody needs to go into that second wisp with 0 stacks. There can't be a single person with high stacks.
I got chased by the thorns, the bramble thing, for like 30 seconds there, so I was kind of screwed.
I'll try and stress that.
I love that those walls keep going even after the boss resets. That's awesome.
Can we, it is pretty cool actually. We need to save some of the puddle on red for Pyrus. Like, that, we can't eat that until the Dryads are dead. Like, Pyrus needs to get his stacks reset. Like, I don't know if it's the melee, like Smarticus and whoever is sitting on the boss, or Virl, or whatever, just like, we can't eat that red puddle until after the Dryads are dead. Pyrus needs his stacks reset so he can come and get the bots, tanks the drakes off me. Like, I don't know how it's getting depleted. Aiken, yeah, whatever, Smarticus, just to be a little bit more conservative on that puddle. You can reset your stuff, but after the Dryads are dead. Pyrus is going to kill the Dryads, go reset his stacks, and he's going to come and get the drakes off me.
I'm gonna nuke the shit out of that puddle when I touch it.
Yeah, so like, he's this whole most important person that needs to reset right there, because if he doesn't, he's going to be tanking 2 drakes at like 90 stacks at the end of the fight.
Yeah. I could reset during the last phase, but my mobility is fucking dog shit. So
There you go, Pollington.
Probably move to stack whenever there's just that single Dryad after it's score and
5,
touch.
4, 3,
The second score and touch and then move him.
1.
Yeah.
Well, we have to wait for Thorns. Nah. Yeah. There's not right there after double scorns are going out and healers are fucked.
Let the nightmare be cleansed!
Fulfill Defiler! Sacred lines, entangle the corrupted! be cleansed! Truth defiler!
Jorah and Ha, can you max your hitbox when hitting her? So like when you do get rooted, you're not standing right underneath her. Her hitbox is decently big. Yeah, like I don't even have to move. Targets. Iris. Can you bark me nature? Big time. Just clear. It just clear all range. All range has to clear here. Sorry, I guess. What's... Let's go, Paris.
What wickedness is this, Stalfurion? Sacred lie.
Get on the square.
Bring him close to the edge. Can we clear up this magic?
Marcus freedom. Save this puddle for Pyrus. Please save that puddle for Pyrus. Get nature up, up, push him, get him up. Why is the dryad damage like fuck? Smarticus makes that big of a difference? Oh, what?
It's fucked.
Yeah, like the dryads are up for ages.
Yeah,
Because nobody are on them.
We only moved Smarticus off. Let me look at the logs.
I sincerely doubt that all the ranged are on him.
Part of the problem is I normally disengage out to where he spawns to try and get away from as far away from everyone as I can. They were out of range for me. That's why I asked for them to move close to the edge.
We fight to save them.
So my uptime on them was garbage because then I had to do a huge U-turn to get even in range around brambles.
Whoa! Smarticus!
Good save.
Were they tanked in a like where were they tanked?
They were tanked on my spot. They
Yeah,
started
so-
out back here. I mean, like, I'm in range of red. I mean, I was literally where he spawns. It was completely out of range. Got more range than most.
Where were you exactly? Did you say edge? There's two edges. There's the edge of
Yeah,
the
just
boss,
closer
and
to the
there's
boss,
there's
basically.
the edge over here.
Sorry, it was. I would say closer to where the boss is. So.
Like, do we have to put Smarticus back on it so the first one dies in time?
I'll be fine.
You positive?
Yeah, it healed for 3 seconds. Like that's a lot of the
Yeah,
reason
like our
why it
interrupts
was
are
up,
fucked. Like nobody's interrupting besides me and like I don't know whoever. Probably the tank was interrupting.
I was too slow to spell steal because I didn't realize it. I was
Jorah got 2, Ha got 1, Pyrus 1, Kongi 1. So I was like, none of the Death Knights kicked.
Well, they're
Or
on
got
the
a kick.
boss.
Not for the second set.
They've been on the boss the entire time for like the past like 15 attempts.
I moved him there?
Well, I don't know. They've been there the entire time.
I'm trying to think of when I moved him there. moved him there for the first set, and I don't think I ever said that for the second.
That would make a world of difference.
Orban made an officer call and put himself on the
Because
boss
I remember,
blanket.
like, we're gonna put one person on, and I was like, oh, Smarticus. Can't ever remember putting the Death Knights on the boss. Like, they have Wraithwalk, so it's easy peasy.
Well, let's see if this one change makes a difference. I think it might,
Actually,
actually.
thing manager. Unless you moved him finally.
Like, we
Nope.
just need to fuck that first. We need to fuck the Dryad and get on the boss.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
just like, murder the Dryad so we can all get on the boss.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The original
I agree.
intent was I moved myself without saying anything.
Can
Yes,
you
it was
say
terrible.
something,
I should have
please?
said something. But it was to alleviate the melee clump on the Dryads and to enable myself to dump my entire combo into the boss without worrying about touch.
So there's a plan, just burn the first Dryad down and then put more on the boss after the first Dryad gets nuked.
I think it's probably better to have the DKs than me on the boss, because like when the Dryads come out, it lines up with 3 minutes and 1.5.
So you want to
Since-
stay on Dryads
Yeah,
then?
since the DKs are already on the boss, I'll just go back to doing the Dryad.
I was already going to move myself over, the attempt over. Like
cool.
that attempt that we had 3 of us on there, it was another attempt to see, it was like a sort of experiment to see how bad touches would be if we put a 3rd person in there. But I was going to move myself back anyway.
And when we move that many melee off, we can't YOLO kicks anymore.
We only had 2, yeah, okay, whatever.
It's just really bad. I mean, it's terrible for ranged because we can't effectively DPS. Like, there's brambles still going out. We're having to move from debuffs. Like, there's a lot of shit going on. I want to get back on the boss, too.
Well, if we have that many over there, we can't actually like all get in there anyway.
No, that's
That's
true, but I
part
don't
of
think
the
we need,
issue.
like, 3 or 4 on boss.
Ah, we're down. 2 is enough.
And can we like, are we... By the time we get on the boss, isn't it like 16 seconds until we push? Or like 18?
Something like that, yeah.
I was just wondering, are you guys like second potting the Dryads?
I mean, I have been a lot of the attempts.
Yeah, like I just fuck those Dryads up. Murder them.
I've been second potting with my 2 minutes.
I generally second pot after the frickin' touches go out, and then just try and wreck them before they get another set out.
Brilliant. Melee, please max your hitboxes on those Dryads. Like, I hate when people are tunneling them right in their hitbox and they get slowed, like 90% slowed, and they move out like a turtle. Like, if Orban's there, the max hitbox is like here on the Dryad. Volume 10. Literally just need 3 attempts in the last phase.
2, 1.
The impurity must be cleansed.
I believe we are in.
The corruptors!
I have purified one. They fight for us.
Deceiver! Sacred vines! Entangle the corrupted!
Freedom.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
Fish. True. Everybody. Where the second storm? Get him,
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
Freedom. Just resetting. This is fucked. Why is nobody just who decides to not hit the tree randomly on an attempt? We're like 170 attempts in and you decide to damage something differently. It was literally like 14% higher than normal. Somebody just decided to change up their rotation. We have something perfectly going right now. Don't change it. If you're hitting the tree, normally hit the tree. If you're hitting the boss, normally hit the boss. Don't change it. Don't just randomly decide to hit something differently. How long in your wiggling worm self?
Pretty sure it's a sinew.
I
it's not
clicked
even a
ready
worm.
by accident. Reflex.
Dude, I'm really hoping it's just this boss that's giving us trouble. Like, I will be happy if we kill Savius in under like 25 attempts. We're fucking garbage right now, like absolutely terrible. This is what boss was this? It's Siegecrafter. It's literally Siegecrafter 2.0 and we're terrible.
Well, not exactly. Siegecrafter was literally your strat sucked.
My strat was fine. Wait,
Well,
like,
okay.
for
We
example,
couldn't execute it, I guess.
For example,
Alright,
Cold
you're
Streak
right.
never died. To be fair, like Cold Streak never died with the strat. That means it was a working strat.
This one is, we've gone through way more strat renovations than Siegecraft.
And I'm just because we have to do all these shitty strats because of people and everything and comp and just people not playing.
I think 70% of it's comp.
Eat up, Zolf.
Maybe 65.
Here we go. Point in. Trial of Valor will be our trial to prove ourselves as a guild.
5, 4,
Let's make or break.
3, 2,
Bruh.
1.
The impurity must be cleansed. Come forth and fight for the dream.
I have purified you. They fight for us.
Deceiver, you corrupt the sacred vines. Entangle the corrupted.
Freedom.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
Freedom.
Is that you, Daroshan?
What's coming?
Yes,
What's...
we are here to
Entangle the corrupted.
let the nightmare be cleansed.
Filth defiler.
Brambles.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
Take this ad, girl. It's freedom.
Please don't cut that over me.
Fires freedom.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
No spell.
Have to reset all range.
Reset.
Might be too late.
Yeah, just come for Wisp. First, I got him.
I have purified one of them. They fight for us now.
Say Shiva, you corrupt the servants of the dream.
Clear damage. Try to save the puddle for fires. Alright. Go on the boss. Drag her over. Where's Mister?
Still.
I can clear.
Where's Mister? So I can pause to push the boss.
6 seconds, man.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted. Champion of the dream. Strike with
1% off.
That wasn't even close.
It was 1%.
Yeah, but
I think we need
all
to
of
do
our
a
other
better
defense have been
job.
way closer.
inside.
I have purified one of them.
Can we get like Healer, Deadly Grace, pre-pod or something? This is basically Ursak at this point.
There wasn't even time to stack them. They died while Thorns was still up too, so...
Yeah.
Where's the disc, Halcyon?
Yeah, go disc Halcyon. That's our issue.
It actually, disc could single-handedly get us the damage, but then we have to get neutral killer. Because what disc can do is they can barrier the second tree stomp, and then we can ignore the tree for like literally 40 more seconds. The tree doesn't matter. It's actually fucking massive if we had a disc to just barrier the second round of stomps. Like we eat another round of tree stomps with barrier, and we can just ignore the tree for another 40 seconds. Like we can take so much damage off of it and put it on the boss. I don't. I need to buy more herbs.
I think if you win disc, we could eventually kill a Drake.
Does anybody have old war for Toro? Yeah, I gave him some. Sweet. Like, yeah, the boss was higher because we put more people on the Drakes, or the Dryads, but overall that was it was similar. We're like, literally we're like 1.5 seconds slower that attempt. 2 seconds. We can take another DPSer off the first Dryad. I don't know. But just... It has a touch coming up. If we don't kill it, it's going to get another touch off in like 5 seconds. Well, maybe that attempt was different because we wrecked it. Every attempt before that, when It's usually like dies within 4 seconds of casting another touch. As soon as the first Dryad casts her second touch, I can bring her under the boss like faster. Just get off her, sort of starting to do that attempt. Or I'll taunt the Dryad off me and then just go boss. Melee don't leave for the Wisps until like Haw's the only one that has to leave early for, well, like, yeah. So I'm hoping...
Do the melee need to even... Oh, actually, never mind. Yeah, you would just die, because, like, Scroop was doing, like, 70% of the damage on them anyway, so...
Here we go. Only 10.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The impurity must be cleansed. We must strike back at the nightmare. Villains! You poison the children of the dream! Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted!
Freedom. Sure.
Is that you,
Freedom.
Yes, Cenarius. We are here to save
attack the corruptors!
Wisp coming.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted!
On the high one.
I have purified one of them. They fight for us now.
Deceiver! You corrupt the servants of the dream! Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted!
Harness freedom. Nature bark. Harness freedom.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted!
Reset range. Sorry, guys.
Restore my strength!
Wisp staff. Got him, turns.
What wickedness is this, Malfurion?
I'll go over in a second.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted!
Can you on?
Yeah.
No.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted!
Pyrus, how tight is getting to the Dryads, that timing right there?
Pretty fucking close. Like, the sooner you can taunt, the better. That was good there. Like, if you taunted 2 seconds later, the Dryads would be spawned.
I just fuck the wisps.
The lists. Yes, that random wisp.
It seems like that tank swap, I don't know, it might not be worth it.
So what? Okay, one thing to like explain what I do. How I make the wisps never blow up on people is when my statue's on green, right before they're about to get to my statue, I AoE taunt it, so they all refixate me, and then Ha shockwaves, and I have threat. They're all fixated on me, so that, and I stay out of the group, so that's why no like wisp explosions go off when they touch people, is they're all, that's where I use my taunt. And now that I'm like taunting for Pyrus, I can't really do that, so they touch my statue now and blow up, and that attempt was really fucked with the... like...
We could try it, but it's pretty close.
I think we should just have Pirates tank the Drakes, like doing a tank swap there with the Dryads coming out and then swapping back.
It's just, but he can't. We've tried that. Like, whether it's...
Yeah, he's done it more often than not.
And it was the one thing that I don't get is how you did it. So you did it consistently last raid on Thursday.
I don't understand it either. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Like,
you have a food buff?
Let's check.
Yeah.
You have a stand flask?
Good
Yeah,
chance.
Yeah, dude.
Is all your gear broken?
Yes.
Got your ogre dinner plate?
No, I can get that though.
There's a lot of RNG that goes into it. If I'm getting chased around for multiple times, that's all times I'm not healing Pyrus. Or if the breaths are too desynced, again, that's time that I'm not healing Pyrus. There's a lot of, even with the strap, there's still a lot of that's left up in the air.
If breaths are desynced to the point where it's 8 seconds apart, that's about 12 seconds where he's not able to heal me. Which recently hasn't been happening and has gotten a lot more stable. But when it does happen, it's fucked.
I have many wares.
And the like... No. I'm not gonna taunt off then, Pyrus. Like,
okay.
I, Gammon, will save us.
I will taunt off after I kill the Dryads. Like, how about that? And then
That's
you
fine.
can,
Like,
you can come reset on this. Like, I'm gonna
that
make sure
is that is
I'm gonna,
one thing that needs to happen. I do need to reset.
I'm gonna make sure nobody fucking touches this puddle in red until you reset.
That's very true. I do need to reset there or I will die.
Yeah, we are not killing this fight unless Pyrus resets on the red puddle. So if somebody eats that, it's a fucking wipe instantly. Tell you when you can eat it. So I'm gonna kill the Dryads, Pyrus, and then the second that happens, I'm gonna taunt the Drakes off of you, and you go get your reset.
I can clear as I'm
it's gonna be
resetting, too.
It's gonna be faster before, because before I was like tanking the boss and whatnot, and like resetting and then clearing roots and coming out. I'm just gonna go straight for you after the Dryads are done.
All right. Yeah,
And
I'll clear as I run into.
And then yeah, I'm gonna call for Smarticus Freedom coming out to you to get him off you, and then you're gonna beeline it to the pool, reset, and you can chill for a while. It's just like chill, hit the boss until we push the phase, and then like, yeah, just do that. Reset your stacks and then hit the boss until we phase in 35%, then come back out. Hopefully with like full shield of the righteous charges and everything and whatnot.
Can we move the boss off of where that pool is? Cause like I tried to not stand in it, but even if I'm all the way at the edge, I still stand in it when it's big.
When Burl has the boss, I'm doing the Dryads.
Yeah, I'll just like slide him forward.
Okay.
Also, manager, when you're dragging her over or the boss over to that side, could you go a little slower?
Yeah, yeah. I panic because like this. Yeah, I can. Pulling in 10.
I know.
I have a blast coming in 3 seconds, so I'm trying to like position him, and it's. Yeah, I can do it slower. So yeah, remember to use your armor pop.